We're in today with the legendary video card GT 720. This is a 2014 video card with 192 shaders. It's got 1 gig of VRAM DDR3 running at 797 MHz on the core clock and 800 MHz on the memory clock. It's got 64 bits bus width, DirectX 11, and today we're gonna pair it up with this W3690 with 6 cores and 12 threads. This is a very small video card. It's got no fan, but the best thing we can do for this is to just jump in a couple of games and see how it holds. Let's go. If we're starting with Fortnite on 720p with 75% render scale, you can actually see that the video card is trying to hold on to 50 FPS. It's utilized at maximum. There's no discussion here. You know, I had a case fan put on the case system fan connector in order to get just a little airflow on the video card, and I get 46 degrees. I like that, you know, just using a simple fan to put some airflow on this radiator. It's maximum load. I got maximum VRAM utilization almost, you know, with this video card, but because of that core on maximum percent, you can actually see the video card is barely holding 60 FPS. It's not ideal, you know. I got not good MS, 20-25 MS, and barely any good FPS on average. This is one of those situations in which you can say that this video card is struggling. I think in order to get playable FPS with this video card, you need to put it on 50% render scale. There's no point on actually testing this video card if I don't see how it's running in Dota 2. Hear me out. On low details with 720p with this video card, you get to use it with 60 FPS on average. I got 700 megabytes of VRAM utilization, 95% load on the GPU with this core, and in some cases it's dropping below 90 and it's holding pretty well on temperature. I like it. On this occasion, you can clearly see that it's capable of delivering some nice FPS, but you need to understand that the performance is there. On the system side, you get with 30% load on the CPU side, with 54 degrees on that CPU, with 10.5 gig of system RAM utilization, you get this performance. Very interesting, because I know there is sometimes some problems when it comes to some threads. Regardless, I like the performance. I like everything about this because it shows me the true colors of this video card and the system. But if we're jumping in Crossout with this video card on 720p, 100% render scale and legacy GPU, you can actually see that the video card is struggling to get this game on 60 FPS. Very interesting, seriously, because this is the first game that allows me to see how the video card is holding. You know, 99% load on the core, 1 gig of VRAM utilization, 44 degrees. I'm actually surprised of how efficient that radiator is. Seriously, I don't think it needs the fan that I put on the side because it's a case fan just a little underneath, so we can try to cool it. But regardless, it's doing the job in this situation with 40-50 FPS. This is very interesting because it shows me that I need to adjust that render scale in order to get the playable FPS. 720 with 50% render scale, yeah, doesn't look that great, you know. This is a free-to-play game and you can actually play it and there is no problem. I'm online with this. Oh my god, 40 FPS again. This is not okay. When the moment I got the players around the game, it's gonna be very hard on the video card and the system. On the system side, I got like 6,666. Can actually see the 40 FPS average here with 20 to 30 ms. Not okay, you know, for a video card like this. Yeah, I have to find games that actually works on this, because if not, then there is no chance on actually utilizing this video card. Trying my best to actually play War Thunder with this video card. Seriously, I put minimal 720p, and in this situation you can actually see I got 30 FPS. 100% load on the core of the video card. It's starting the game, but yeah, I don't have any expectation on actually playing this game. Nearly 30 ms in this situation, 889 megabytes of VRAM because the core is maxed out, and 140 watts consumption. I mean, considering what video card I have today, I would say this is a decent performance. Got a very fast tank now. I can go now super fast on the map and see how the video card is holding. Tank destroyed, 5 damage, put the artillery there, super fast, Avenger, 35-36 FPS. This tank is bananas. Imagine fighting in a war like, yes, shoot the plane. What the fuck is going on, Daniel? Oh, I can use the bomber, and now I have a bomber too. Still 37 FPS in the air. That's actually good. Let's see, can we kill a Panzer? Can we hit him? If we're jumping in Farlight with this video card on 720p with smooth preset, you can actually see that the video card is capable of delivering 60 FPS. This is very interesting because this is by far the best battle royale you can play on this video card, and it still runs okay. In order to get even better FPS, you have to swap from 720p on your desktop resolution to 1024. Then you will get, I think, nearly to 100 FPS on average. But here with 720p, because today's resolution was this, I think this is one of those situations in which you can say it's almost playable. With 147, 150 watts consumption from the whole computer, 954 megabytes of VRAM, and 100% core load on the video card. It's under 50 degrees, and I will say this is an awesome performance. There is no problem on utilizing this video card in this game. If we're jumping in Team Fortress with 720p and low details, you can actually see that the video card is doing a fantastic work. This is the game that needs to be added on your list in order to play some games with this video card. You can see that this video card is holding pretty well with this game. 720p, apparently it's the right resolution. Oh yeah, oh no, it's holding pretty well on the FPS side. The system doesn't have any problem. 8 gig of system RAM with 55 degrees on the CPU, 25 maximum load on this Intel with 500 megabytes of VRAM utilization from the video card with 96% load on the video card. Not bad, seriously, not bad considering. Definitely an interesting performance considering I have less than 10 ms and 160 watts consumption from the whole computer. If you're interested on playing some games online, you need to find the right games. You need to have the right playlist. On this occasion, you can actually see Team Fortress. It's the one. And when you have hundreds of FPS, you got nice ms, and nice ms means nice, good entertainment. Apparently still holding pretty well with this video card for only 500 megabytes of VRAM utilization. You can actually see on 720p still awesome on the GPU side. It's reaching nearly 100 FPS in some cases, but it's holding pretty well. You remember we played with the 9800 GTX, and I had lower resolution similar to 720p, but I have maximum details. In this situation, I get some very interesting performance from this computer. I'm gonna get 31 FPS with 720p and full dynamic light, everything maxed out. You barely get 30 FPS. Maximum core load, 700 megabytes of VRAM utilization, barely any load on the CPU side with 50 degrees on the CPU with 10-15% loaded. 7.1 gig of system RAM being utilized and barely any playable FPS. This is so weird to see this video card running like this. I'm not joking, seriously. So 9800 GTX Plus is running better than this video card in S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Imagine that. I got less wattage, you know, 135 watts consumption from this computer, but it looks okay, you know, but playable FPS, it's out of the window. But if we're jumping in GTA 5 with this video card on 720p, hear me out, normal details and 50% render scale. You understand, everything is lowered. I got 164 watts consumption from this. I got 50 FPS with this, and even the CPU is now getting hot because it's being utilized. 60 degrees, 9 gig of system RAM being utilized, and maximum everything on the video card. VRAM, everything is maxed out. The moment I know that the moment I start driving this card is gonna butcher the whole experience because the VRAM is on maximum. Every single time I started from the garage with a specific number on the VRAM, it was getting bigger because of the amount of details that this map has. Regardless, I like the performance. I like how it's utilizing this video card in this system, you know, but it's not a very playable experience. I think playing some old games, it will be much better. In this occasion, GTA 5 is more expensive than this video card. If you put the value of the game in the hardware, you will get more FPS than this. Seriously, if you add it to this video card, you'll get higher FPS. But in this this situation, I just wanted to show you how this GT 720 is running with the GTA 5. It's not a very good experience. I mean, if you can get it for free, I will say nothing, you know. If you find it in a computer for cheap, it will be nothing, you know. I will not complain if you find this in a computer for free, seriously. Next to nothing, it's okay. It's a good video card to have it in your library just in case you have a computer that you want to test, and if something goes bad, you will not cry for this video card if something happens to it. In this situation, you manage to see there's a lot of games that are starting, but it's hard to actually maintain 60 FPS. You have to have a very strict playlist of games or task to do with this if you want to utilize it. I think for office work, for multimedia machine, this video card can actually do the job properly. Not gonna lie, it's a very interesting idea, you know, to have a fanless video card. Fanless video card, because zero sound, no fans, but I put a case fan underneath so I can get some airflow there. I like this. I like this video card because I have it. I have it in the library. I have the opportunity to play with it, and if it's cheap or next to nothing, I recommend it. If not very capable of gaming. If you want to build an office machine, I think this will be ideal. It's got low profile options, so all in all, I call it a day. It's a good option for restoring some old machine. That's it, seriously. If you can do that for an old machine, it's a treat, seriously. If you have any suggestion for this video card or for the system, leave a comment and I will see you very soon.